Alright, are you guys ready for a bunch of quests? Greetings and salutations, Talael. I suppose you're wondering whether or not the good genomist has finally determined where in the world our next adventure is to take us. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? The good news is he has. The bad news, however... Now, while it's not my nature to be sensationalist, sensationalism is my job description. So please bear with me when I tell you not all is right aboard the airship Lexingdale. Something about Alma has me deeply worried. I would not trust this information in the hands of my publisher, let alone some sullen guard gate. Shall we continue our conversation on the Prima Vista away from inquisitive ears? I like her. I'm biased, though. I like cat girls. I like cat girls and cat boys. The question is then, what exactly did Ramza and his fellowship journey next? To Mount Doom. Ah, Talael, to what do we owe this unexpected visit? I not planned on summoning you for another several turns of the sun. It didn't nerf those? They were still pretty potent in the quest. I was not expecting it. What? Wait, what? What's happening? What? I apologize if we caused you any worry. I suppose we cannot allow a reporter in the midst not to expect her to report what she sees. Though I did expect a tad more discretion from Miss Murilla. Alma has, as of late, been experiencing difficulties with her health. Cryogens have been called upon to discern what exactly it is that ails her. As far as they can tell, there is nothing physically wrong with my sister. The consensus is the rigors of an extended stay in a foreign land have taken their toll on her fragile heart. Are you sucking the life out of her like a Voldemort? Are you doing a Voldemort? Oh yeah, she does look sick. Look at those squinty eyes. If I didn't know better, I thought it would be 420 and Eorzea too. Flail, when did you... Bye. Alma! I'm fine, brother. It's obvious you're not. You must return to the chambers and rest. Dead? Dead exactly. He is definitely eating her soul. 100%. Forgive me. Perhaps we shall speak again once I regain my strength. Until then, please, look after my father. Oh my god, they weren't instanced iron? There was just a bunch of red chocobos? That's wild. Now then, where were we? Ah, yes, the matter of our next expedition. As we discovered during our most recent foray into the Easter Sands, the Damascan capital of Rabonstre appears to lie upon the ruins of what can only be the royal city of Lysaria, ancient capital of the lost kingdom of Ivalice. Shortly after, we stumbled across the remnants of a legendary clockwork city of Gog, cleverly repurposed into a lighthouse overlooking the Rio Drana cataract. Remnants now would sit suspended above the fathomless chasm. Lysaria, Gog. What have they in common, you ask? I shall tell you. They both appear my ancestors' accounts of the rise of Ivalice, the Durai papers. And with each new discovery, this forbidden chronicle is now proving Ivalician legend to be more than fairy tale. There's no denying the proof, and it is but a matter of time before scholars and historians from across the realm come to same conclusions. But, as you are all aware, my aim has never been to simply prove the existence of Ivalice. No, I shall not rest until I have revealed the truth of young Ramza's role in King Delita's ascension and cleared my ancestor Oren Durai of the false accusations made against him by the church. Then what are we waiting for? Let's jump in! Adventure time! I have a possible destination in mind. Arriving there safely, however, is another matter. To that end, I've enlisted the aid of our company's newest members. The Chocobos? Despite my pleas to do otherwise, who knows what trouble those two will see us into? Though I hate to admit it... Oh no, not the Moogle talking. Though I hate to admit it, both Mont Blanc and his brother have proven more useful than I ever would have dared to imagine. When it comes to usefulness, I'm first in the field. Or was it furriest in the field? Would you like to feel my fur, Kupo? None of you in chat can feel my fur. And you wonder why Ramza despises you so, brother? They do all the work, and all you do is jest, Kupo. No, Ramza sounds like that? Sweet, sweet. Ah, but you are mistaken, Hurdy. I bear neither you nor your brother any ill will. Any further ill will, that is. If anything, I owe my thanks for your recent contributions. Who is this person? Yeah, give him the stink eyes. His thanks? Are we hearing what I'm hearing? What happened to the venomous adder we all used to know and hate? I'm having trouble voicing him venomous anymore. Almost certainly seems pleased with the change, but forgive me for not buying into all this too convenient transformation. I'm here too. I am smart character. That is my role. Simply showing the world that Ivalice actually existed will not validate the claims chronicled by the Durai papers. That is correct, Father. The key lies in the Ramza Beolov. If we can find evidence of the history of his role in If we can find evidence of his hidden role in history, it will prove Oren's testimony true and safeguard our family name from ridicule. Which is why I return my focus to my research to Delita's forgotten companion and his actions during the War of the Lions. It was only then I discovered something most intriguing, an underlying struggle with an unknown force, a force with the power to bring about calamitous ruin. Extreme version of Steps of Faith? Hell yeah. Oversight, the twisted abominations we encountered in both the Salia and Gog, the Lucavi, they are born of these unholy crystals. While nobles of the north and south squabbled over Ivalice's crown, Ramza silently sought to rid the world of a darker evil, evil manifest in the form of deepest desires of men and women whose minds had fallen prey to the Oversight. And with each confrontation did Ramza's fellowship grow smaller, countless companions lost to a cause that would go unwritten, yet it was far more important than any clash of armies. And so did they endure, until reaching their final destination, the Orban Monastery. The new extreme? Hell yeah. Oh, I know this one. The Orban Monastery is where Princess Ovelia was raised. There's a scene about it in the Zodiac Brave story. After Delita emerged victorious in his final campaign, he married the princess of legitimate his claim to the throne of Ivalice. Oh, I see someone's been paying attention. Haha, I'm a good student, teacher. But I don't understand. Why would Ramza's crusade against Lucavi take him back here there? According to the Durai papers, the sinister being who engendered the Oversight was said to have slumbered beneath the monastery. But who, or what would have the means to create something so powerful? Ultima, the High Seraph. A Seraph? What's a Seraph? Seraphs are believed by some to be the servants of the gods, divine beings whose only purpose is to carry out the will of their immortal masters. As to whether or not Ultima could claim this title, however, I cannot say. Just as there were those who would choose to worship Ultima for her otherworldly might, there are equally as many who feared the visitor and her deadly magics, often referring to her as Angel of Blood, for the carnage left in her wake. Just vibing in Endgame? Interesting. What if the spell Taleo claims to have experienced in the Praetorium, coincidentally known as Ultima, was, in fact, an elegant interpretation of the very magics introduced to Hydaelyn by the High Seraph. That would mean... what would it mean? I've spoken with several colleagues back in Charleon regarding their opinions on the ancient incantation. While they have yet little to show for their research, they all agree on one thing. The manner in which Ultima etherically manifests should not be possible. At least on Hydaelyn. So it would naturally make sense that we discovered that the Allegans learned of a spell from a being not of this dimensional plane. As to exactly how they convinced the being to impart the knowledge onto them. Not this plane? What manner of creature are we talking about here? Housing is true in game. Oh, hi, Sid. Likely one similar to Omega. How long have you been listening to the shadows, my friend? I was gonna make the joke that he's gonna say long enough, but even I thought that was too cliche to make a joke about it being cliche. How long have you been listening? Long enough. I'm here to deliver an item Mikoto requested. Sid, there was no need for you to deliver it personally. A Moogle will have sufficed. A Moogle? And trust that you will not tear open the package and show it to some random adventurer. No, this was far too important. If you do not mind, the principal about to tell us how to find the Orbo Monastery. Would that I could? You don't know? Then what have we been doing here? At ease, Lady Mewa. Murelia. Her name is beyond my ken. The derived papers speak of a cataract situated on the river Zerchele, several leagues northeast of Rabonstre. They supposedly lies a monastery. Zerchele is not a name you find in any modern Dalmascan map. Rivers, however, especially ones as large as the Zerchele, is established to be, are rare in a nation more than half claimed by the sand. The river we seek can only be that which bisects Golomore and Nagaxian border. I'm struggling, people. I'm out here trying to pronounce these random words. It's like, oh my god. It's like someone slammed on a keyboard and I'm trying to read it. As for the invaluable information, we owe thanks to our brothers Moogle. Their travels have made them veritable authorities on Dalmascan geography. Wait, but earlier you claimed you didn't know the monastery's whereabouts. I'm confused. Its location is not what concerns me. Perhaps the Moogles themselves should explain. Why, certainly. The verdant valley of vines and vipers where we must voyage is next is home to the Viera, and therein lies our little problem. The one thing the Viera do not suffer is trespassers. Not even lovable Moogles, Kupo. Our glamours keep us hidden long enough to see the jungle was teeming with ruins much like those we discovered in Lysalia and Gog. But the Viera trackers eventually found us and took us before their elders. We barely escaped with our palms, Kupo. So that is why we're still here instead of bound for the border. There are Viera who have spurred the strict code of their tribes, abandoning their people to come and live in the cities of Dalmasca. Finding and recruiting one to our cause might prove us with insight on how to reach the Orbo Monastery ruins. Unfortunately, the nation's current turmoil has not made it easy to accomplish this task. We still require more time. Before boarding the shuttle here, I was stopped by a barngun in the docks. He asked me if I knew of a Talel Ashstorm, and I bid him deliver a message. I told him he was welcome to accompany me to the Prima Vista, so that he might deliver the message himself, but the man refused. Mikoto, I saw this device crafted to your exact specifications, but cannot guarantee it will function as intended, seeing as I had nary a subject to test it on. Of course, Master Sid. If any trouble is met, then most likely it is my design that there is to blame. It's a cattle prod for when Ramza acts up. Your confidence in my craftsmanship is flattering, but you sell yourself too short, my dear. Here to your success. Good day. I said, I sense you were interested in the package Sid delivered. I have every intention to apprise you of its contents, but first I believe we should speak of Alma's condition. Oh wait, Mikoto, are you becoming an actual character now? Do you not find her illness all too timely? Dynamis and Ramza would like to believe that her bouts of vertigo are not but a result of a mind fatigued, but the answer is clear. It is the auracite that plagues her. Hit harder than forehead. Oh my god. Bosses get blowed up. Ultimate in 15 seconds. Alma recently confided in me that she would hear of her father speaking with the Otius well before his first foray into Rabonstre. However, I do not think this is entirely true. Which is not to imply that Alma is trying to deceive us. Rather, I think she saw something that led her to believe her father was conversing with the auracite. Moreover, I suspect it was the auracite itself that granted her this vision. You recall my hypothesis of the distinct frequency of NRR-type harmonic vibrations and the tendency to promote aetherical amplification? Or when I mentioned that despite being in the principal's possession for an extended period, the Otius exhibited none of the impression present of Duma? No? The Otius has never resonated with Genomus. It has always been his wife's pendant, and its auracite shard, the Virgo, that fueled his passion for Ivalice. No, the Otius is bound to Alma's deepest desires, whatever those may be. The only reasons I can fathom that Alma has not fallen victim to the auracite's grasp, that her desires are not as strong as those we have witnessed in Argath or Bagaman, and the etherical interference caused by other nearby shards. I've explained all this to Alma, and recommended she destroy the necklace. And not only did she refuse, but she begged me to keep this revelation from her father. And so I did the only thing I could. I devised a means in which we might impede, or at least lessen, the effects of the Odious. We're gonna stab this right into her gut. This device, while still incomplete, will amplify the NRR wavelengths emitted by the Virgo. This should work to interfere with those emitted by the Otius, thereby shielding Alma from the brunt of the effect. Oh. The city below the Abzu with word of Banga friggin' loitering about the airship landing. Do you think it'd be someone we know, Kupo?
Apologies, Slail, but I need to speak with you, and you alone.
Oh, don't mind me, Kupo. I'll just be floating over here in perfect earshot.
Why you? What makes you think I won't lay you low right here, right now?
Because we're here to offer you a proposition, that's what. We need information in the Golmore jungle, and thought a man as well-traveled as you might be persuaded to provide some.
Golmore? You of all creatures should know this Viera land. What are you offering, then?
Why, the opportunity to tell us what you know. Jonas believes our next adventure lies beneath the jungle canopy, Kupo.
Should have expected as much. Very well. Talael, I came to ask if you meet someone. Now it seems that someone may be able to assist Genomus as well. Seeing as you and the principal did right by us before, I do not see a reason why I cannot take both of you. Let me know if you're ready to depart for Rabonstre. We'll travel on our airship. The Prima Vista would draw too much unwanted attention.
But I do love Shaded Memory Story. You may have to. It's my favorite game. The only thing I would have to let you know is 1 and 2, and once you get further into the Kingdom Hearts games, they start getting worse. And Kingdom Hearts 3 is not even worth playing, honestly. My favorite game series ever, I cannot stand Kingdom Hearts 3. But Kingdom Hearts by itself, like Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance. Dream Drop Distance is the bad one. What am I thinking of? 358.5 Days. Like, all those are amazing games. Back to the life of Brigandry in the clouds, are we? KH3 is the best by a mile. I'm ready to fight. Oh, there's no way you're being serious, Iron. There's no way. I have so much respect for you, and I think you're amazing. How could you think 3 is that good? That's one of those franchises that's been in my try it sometime list forever. Yeah, that's actually me with, weirdly enough, Metal Gear. Like, Metal Gear, I own like almost all the Metal Gear games, but I haven't played any of them. It's always like maybe I'll play it. Couldn't get into Kingdom Hearts. Really serious stuff like Mickey Mouse. Oh. I guess that could be like an impediment to some people, but I don't know. I think the fact that it's Disney stuff really isn't that big of a deal. A lot of times the Disney stuff just enhances the story.
Of course not. That didn't cross our minds. But when we faced with the decision what to do next, we simply remembered the dying words of our leader, Gijuk Renak, and I decided to re-enlist the Dalmascan Fusiliers.
And the Occupying Guardians that you said yes, Kupo? Iron. Really? It's so floaty. There's like no weight behind any of your attacks. The magic system's good. Ooh, what's the next suggestion, Siobhan? He is the strongest black mage ever to exist. Goofy opened his mouth, he started laughing. Yeah, to be fair, Sora, you gotta stop the darkness. A yuck? The Metal Gear series? I don't know if that's a good sub goal though, because then I'd be streaming them, and there's a lot of games. I don't know. I'll think on it, Chiffon. I might do it as just like a random play game day, like I did with Final Fantasy VI.
Not exactly. We know we're not with the Resistance. You no doubt heard about the uprising in Dalmasca that followed the Doman liberation, and how it was crushed under the iron heel of the 4th Legion. The Resistance leaders were captured, tortured, and publicly executed. Jesus. Yet much to the Empire's chagrin, the gruesome display only served to further rally the survivors. Remove one head and 2 grow back in its place. Remove 2 and then there are 4. A person can die, but an idea will live on.
Yeah, definitely. I think what it would be is like when I beat Final Fantasy VI on stream, maybe I'll move to a different game. Because I don't want to just play Final Fantasy 14 because then it would get boring for me. And I want to make sure I don't find this game boring. I think Final Fantasy 14 is one of my favorite games I've ever played. I don't want it to become like, all right, I have to play Final Fantasy because I'm streaming, you know? You little boggy. Dude got shot and then got back up. He's like, I got better.
Now, there exist several factions throughout Dalmasca. We belong to one known as Lenti's Tears. And when we hold our commanding officer of our recent crossing with you and yours, she simply insisted that we introduce you.
Oh? Hi. Me? I wasn't even supposed to be here, Kupo.
Not you, Hairball. Him.
Rising Revengeance do play or don't play for you? Oh, Bendigo Rising. Okay. Yeah, I've heard Rising Revengeance is amazing. That's the best one? I've heard. I've pretty much only seen the memes, honestly.
Meet with the general and hear his proposal. Taleo, if you're not interested, we shall return you to Kagane unharmed. You have our...
Coral got your tongue?
Remonstrate dead ahead, lads.
You time last. Do I die first then because I haven't played it? Are you going to quick time event me and cut me into a million pieces with your sword?
This way. We have many malms to cover before nightfall.
You're so awkwardly shaped, dude. Your arms are not the correct proportion for your body. I think you say you don't like it? Oh, I gotcha. This is the third and final one, right? There's only 3 Alliance raids, unless I'm mistaken. Awooga.
I've done as you asked. I bring you the Liberator.
And here I thought he'd be taller. Okay, my height settings are literally set to minimum. I knew it! A Viera! Oh, that's just literally Fran. Fran's a character in 12, right? I am Fran, proud daughter of Dalmasca and General of Lenti's Tears. And yes, Moogle, I am a Viera. Are you surprised? Why, yes, in fact I am! Verkire is supposed to be living amongst the trees, having shunned contact with the outer world, Kupo. There are supposedly a few who have left their homes, but most certainly did not expect to see one here in a sewer. Indeed. The Bangan claims you seek Orborn. Does he speak true? Those ruins lie deep within Gormor Jungle, place most sacred to my sisters. They would take great offense were you to defile it with your presence. What is more, Bogwe tells me you travel with Guardians, openly aiding those who would see our nation burn. How can we place our trust in one who would do such? My blade has tasted the blood of far too many Guardians to count. They just bleed together for you? I suppose after a while they probably would. Then you know the Empire and its people are one and the same. When you slay an Imperial soldier, you are not slaying an individual, you're slaying the enemy. Your companions, Liberator, are the enemy, despite their supposed change of heart. You misunderstand. Kind Genomus does not approve of the Emperor's warmongering. He wants to help Dalmasca and his impoverished masses, Kupo. And what would a Moogle know of my people? Does your blood run Dalmascan red? We could cut you open and find out.
General, there is no need for threats.
You're right, Bogwe. Let us parley. Parley? Parley. Parley? First, the Resistance requires men. Men and women from Doma and the Orzian Alliance to join us in ridding Dalmasca of their Imperial invaders. Your past deeds have made you well known to the leaders of both. They will listen to you, or if not, they will listen to these scions to which you claim allegiance. Second, the Resistance requires gold. Gold to strengthen our forces from within. Your allies are in bed with the East Aldenen Trading Company, which continues its dealings with Golemald even as you raise your sword against them, profiting from the Empire's rampant aggression. As targets of that aggression, I believe my people are entitled to a portion of these profits. Grant me these simple things. Grant me an army and the gold to fund my resistance. Simple things. And I shall personally guide you to the safety of the ruins of Orborn. And what are the Lexan tales? See to my victory, and I'll take the Emperor himself. Those are my conditions. What say you? How many people you have to kill? Probably a bunch, because There's a lot of murdering required in this game. Other my demands, but know the fate of your expedition hangs on how well you do so. I'm gonna click the button that makes the thing go forward. I don't worry. I see we have our work cut out for us, Kupo.
Foggy.
Oh, I was talking as him. Foggy, you and the Fusiliers are to accompany the Liberator. I expected a detailed report on how my demands are received.
Yes, General.
Not that I expected them to be taken seriously. You are a fool to trust them, Princess. Princess? Probably, Iron. We are a mass murderer. What an adventure, Kupo! Just think by tomorrow, we can all be the newest members of the Dalmascan Resistance! Not that I'm ready to give up my place in the Prima Vista just yet. Hurry, hurry! If we don't tell someone of our adventure quick, I'll possibly burst, Kupo! This woman asks much of us. Viera have ever been wary of outsiders. For centuries, their many tribes have remained hidden in the jungles, content with a self-imposed solitude. Each tribe has its own strict code, and will meet swift punishment on any who would defy these laws. As such, many Viera will spend their entire life bound to the territory of her ancestors, both unwilling and unable to venture beyond its borders. While the tribes are wholly independent, they've agreed to uphold a single standard: shun all contact with the outside world, unless it is protect the jungle. That said, with every generation, there are those Viera who long for a life beyond the verdant sea of trees and abandon their tribes to start a new life in the kingdom's cities. My guess is this Fran is one such individual. Who also happens to be the only individual we know who can guide us to the monastery, Kupo? Exactly, Ancient. That is a really good point. It's like, me, I am Viera, bunny ear? It seems Slayo's Sauron won't be enough to see us through this predicament. We'll need to don the right mantle of a diplomat if we're to convince the Alliance and the East Alternate Training Company to grant us aid. What could go wrong? I don't do talking good. Yes, I know you said not to call us when it was urgent, but this is urgent. All right. Not exactly, but my supervisors have come to a decision at your request. Oh, I guess I already requested. I thought you might want to hear what they have to say. Oh, let me preempt any request for immediate disclosure with a reminder that the information is much too sensitive to discuss over Link Pearl. We'll be at the Ruby Bazaar post-haste. I shall duly apprise you of their judgment. You gotta put down the controller, Iron. You're done. You won Final Fantasy. You have 69 days played. Your long trial's over. You've done it. Well then, Talael, what are we waiting for? I read about how you united the Holy Orisa under a single standard to convince the Holy See to end a 1,000-year conflict. I killed... Okay, let's be clear. I killed the Holy See. I killed him. And then put my boyfriend in his place. So, it was kind of a coup d'etat. It wasn't... I did overthrow the ruling government and institute my friend as the leader of it. Compared to that, asking for a few soldiers or a copper or 3 of gil should be a piece of rolling berry cake. I suppose we should inform Boggy down to the Kugane landing of our progress. You mentioned he was to keep an eye on us. Urianger is your favorite Scion? They need to do something with him and soon. They revealed my JoJo boy and then just took him away. Like, he was really cool with the Warriors of Light at the end of Heavensward, but now I'm in the post-game of Stormblood and he's just, oh, I'm wearing the robe again and have the glasses on.
So you have an answer for East Alderman already. Impressive. It would seem the Lady Fran has underestimated your influence amongst the realm's players. I assume you have no objection to me joining you then.
Hancock's oasis in the bazaar. Shall we, Talael? I betrayed the black mage. I'm sorry, Azzy. Red mage is just way more fun. I'm sorry. Sorry. Yo, dude's got a lance on his wall. A lovely lady and, Anga? Any hero I was expecting you would be alone, Talael. Ha ha ha. Ah, but excuse my manners. I am Hancock, representative of the East Alden Trading Company and official weeaboo. It is a pleasure to meet you. Probably Tataru, concerning she's the fashionista. You're so ashamed? You shouldn't be ashamed. It's my girl! It's Tataru! The next emote I commission is going to be Tataru. 100%. It's going to probably be a wave, because I don't have a wave, and I think that'd be really good to have for the chat. And that's probably the next emote I was going to commission. Is like Tataru waving. Oh, you have a new Reaper Glam? Hell yeah. I'll definitely check it out. And I am Yukiri. I apologize for making you come all this way. Not that it's far from the land into, ahem. Spent on experiences, Azzy. Experiences that meant something. I don't regret the time I spent in what's it called? World of Warcraft. Like, that time, even though I'm not doing it anymore, was valuable. It had meaning, it had emotion in it, and it had companionships. There's worth to the time spent doing things that are frivolity. I mean, yeah, there's a time to do practicality, but if that was all life was, it'd be terrible. So you should look back on that with fondness, not with sorrow. You put a lot of time and enjoyment into something that you love, and that's not something that you should feel upset or ashamed about. And back to the story. After my speech. Augie, was it? I serve Lord Hien, rightful ruler of Doma. I've come bearing my lord's reply to your entreaty. He says fuck right off with that. And I'm Tataru of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I'm only here seeing as no one else could be bothered. Well, that and to bear a message from the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance.
Thank you all for coming. I'm Baki, formerly of the Damascan Royal Fusiliers. I now claim allegiance to Lenti's Tears, a resistance group seeking to accomplish what you have done in Doma and Alamigo. What tidings have you brought for us?
Since we just need to hear it? Definitely. It's very easy to get in your own mind. It's very easy. Having an outward force to reframe things for you, that's really important. That's the biggest thing that I would say is the benefit of therapy, is you always think to yourself, what can they tell me that I wouldn't already know? And the answer is nothing. But what they can do is recontextualize things, where you can say something from yourself and see it reflected back with a different perspective. Almost like a sounding board. So I definitely agree. Being able to hear it, being able to hear a different perspective on it, is very important for mental health. So we hit like a passionate subject for me. I'm a psych major and work in the humanitarian organization, so I just my passionate person came out. Allow me to begin then. While the East Alden Trading Company sympathizes with your plight, we are not in a position to grant you funding you seek. As you are aware, the East Alden Trading Company prides itself in its neutrality, be it in matters political or personal. What of our leadership with the Eorzean Alliance? Ah, yes. What I meant to say is, Here in Hingashi, the East Alternate Trading Company prides itself on its neutrality, be it matters political and, You must understand our position. Simply supplying coin to any one group would make it appear we somehow favor that group over another. Seeing as we conduct business openly and fairly with everyone, doing such would be sending the wrong message, and ultimately harm profits. Yes. Besides, selling both sides, you maximize profits while good men and women perish. How convenient. We are a business, my lady. We do what we must to survive. That does not mean, however, we are blind to the needs of our customers or our allies, which is why we support the Ozen Alliance in their noble efforts to safeguard the realm's freedom through a mutually beneficial agreement. If it were my choice, I would provide your little resistance with all the funding it needs, but, as my good friend Tulael knows all too well, it is not my choice. Well, now that Hancock's thoroughly lowered your spirits, you won't be as crestfallen when I inform you the Ozen Alliance will also be unable to provide any assistance.
And let me guess, you did everything in your power to try to convince the leaders of each city-state, only to watch as they politely declined our proposal, claiming an unfortunate lack of intelligence or resources.
Wait, how did you... Lord Hien sends his greetings to you and yours. Under normal circumstances, we will welcome allies still suffering under the Imperial yoke. However, word has it the latest attempt at reclaiming your kingdom ended in failure, resulting in the loss of countless lives, including many of the resistance leaders.
You are not mistaken. Our army is not what it once was. Those remaining have been forced to take refuge deep beneath the streets of Ramonstra.
4th Legion has already defeated you once. Lacking unity and leadership, the current resistance will not survive another tilt against the Empire's disciplined ranks. If Doma is to join hands with Dalmasca as an ally, you must first prove to us you will stand as one.
Doma as a full-fledged ally would serve better to strengthening our cause than a few temporary soldiers.
Yet even if we're able to wrest Dalmasca from the Empire's grasp, without the unity amongst your people, the resulting chaos could prove even more perilous to the kingdom.
You understand much of our situation. Am I based on that understanding? You would refuse to aid to Lenti's tears, am I correct?
Do not mistake me. Lord Hien's refusal is but a message to help you plan your next step.
You have a wise master. He understands that without proper planning, driving one's enemy from your midst simply creates room for the next. Lady Fran will no doubt be pleased to hear that your responses was exactly what she expected.
You knew this whole time your demands would be rejected? You saw this farce play out?
You have my apologies, but this was all necessary to prove an important point to our leader.
Oh, interesting. So you're like you had to manage your mana as a tank, which seems to not even be an issue. I feel like some classes have mana for no reason. The only reason I have mana at all is for rezzing. Otherwise, I never run out of mana.
Lady Fraud needed to show the princess just exactly what she was getting herself into, and your honesty today will serve us better than any hollow promise. Thank you.
Wait, what about the Golmore Jungle? I feel like over the years in MMOs, mana has basically become a lot, it's just useless. Where, like, it's there for a couple of classes as a thing to think about, and then it's just a relic for the rest of them. Can you believe this? We're right back where we started. Principal Genomics will not be pleased. Hancocks are like, all right, can you leave my house, please? I don't need you to be here anymore. Yo, Siren's Aquapolius 18 Plus is now open till midnight on Siren? What? Got gambling, DJ Rarswiz, and a professional photo booth? Whoa! Come on, guys. We gotta go party. Because as you say, it is most unfortunate. I suppose we did everything in our power, and that's all one could ask. You've watched those streams? I bet you would, Siobhan. I do not understand. Why would Lady Fran send Taleo on this wild ice chase if she knew from the start it would be for naught? Savage? Oh, wow, that's pretty awesome. Lucky mentioned something about Fran proving a point to their leader, whomever that may be. People in positions of power can prove both naive and stubborn creatures. Simply telling a leader she may be wrong may not convince her of the fact. Seeing one's own plan fail, however, is often the best medicine. Naive and stubborn? Oh, resistance is doomed. If a person is imposing as Fran is taking orders from her, then chances are this leader is even worse, Kupo. I would not be so certain, Montblanc. My guess is the individual in question is still quite young and inexperienced, and Lady Fran is trying to teach her to be an effective leader through example. By allowing her to make her own mistakes, Fran is granting her the ability to learn and grow from them, an experience that will ultimately benefit her when the time comes to make some truly difficult decisions. Now, I seem to recall you reading one of my many faces of the Resistance that before reason quelling was a young girl of royal blood. Do you suppose... Hi, Fran. You may cease with your baseless presumptions, defector.
The door was open.
And who would you be? Fair. You have to stand still and cast long spells, Sassy. I would be here on orders from leader of Lentil's Tears. Against my better judgment, mind you. Greetings, Lady Fran, I presume. I am Junimus Sen Lexentale, principal of the Majestic Theatre Company. You and your colleagues are most welcome on the Prima Vista. What did your leader would have of us? While you failed in meeting even a single of our demands, she recognizes that you are sincere in your attempts to see them fulfilled, and for that effort, you are to be compensated. Just most generous. We gotta be getting to the raid soonish, right? I know I've been talking to Chad a bit, but we gotta be getting to the raid kinda soonish. The ruins which you seek are hidden behind a waterfall here, a point roughly equidistant from the river's source to its delta. Can't raise when you're dead, true. True. You have our thanks, Lady Fran. Do not forget this kindness. Father, I shall plot a course immediately. Ramza, what is going on here? Oma, you should be in bed. I've slept enough, brother. Tell me, who are our guests? I can explain.
It appears you are once again prepared to leap into danger's maw. Keep your wits about you, Talael. Lady Fran is strong. Then again, so was Bagaman.
Oh, definitely. 90% of it is learning the fight.
If you'll excuse me.
That is kind of a fun way to learn it. Are you mad? A trip to the surface in your condition. Listen to me, brother. The High Seraph beckons. She speaks to me through the Otius. The what? There's no need to worry. The coach and I have already devised a plan. I can help clear our family name. The Sharlayan has no say in this. I am your father, and I insist you remain here on the airship. What would your mother say if I allowed aught to befall you? Mother, this is what it's all about, isn't it? What it has always been about. You care not about Ivalice or the Orin name. No, you only seek to use the Orsite to bring Mother back. But you haven't been able to do that. You still don't understand how exactly it is the shards translate one's desires into reality. That's where I can help. I can ask the High Seraph. It is she who created the Orisite. Ultima has been become to her place of imprisonment. If we free her, she will reveal us unto the secrets of her creations. Do you hear what you're saying, Ulma? Even if there was the slightest chance of bringing Mother back, you cannot risk your life in doing so. Your brother is right. We have sacrificed too much already. I cannot bear the thought of losing you. Either of you.
It is too late.
Goodbye. Ooh, you had 2 free companies fighting over you? Hell yeah. Yeah, learning a blind is fun. Because even if you die, you're like, ooh, wonder what did it. I'm so lonely, father. Why must you love Ramza more than you do me? Do not be concerned by your daughter's words, for they're not her own. Oh. Goodbye! Help me, Rams. Ulma! So you use that rod and teleported her. What did your rod do? You're like, I got this! Conjure a portal and teleport it away. No. No! Gods forfend.
I told you. No one can control the power within those shards. No one.
Flail, here, take this. It might be the only thing that can save Alma, but we have to hurry to the monastery. A Dorito in the party? What does that mean, Azzy? Come, we leave for the Golmo jungle. Now! Oh, okay. She teleported out before the rod could do its thing. I got you, Kane. That makes a lot more sense. Have I permission? Reset. Have I permission to depart, Talael? Every moment we tarry here, my sister, she... Then hold on. I set the engines to full speed. Full speed ahead, Captain. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that, Azzy. Dorito Senpai. Ooh. You were blessed with the safety, Dorito? Chiffon. Bless, bless. I like this. Giving someone the Dorito of power. Oh no! I have the brain cell, but I don't know anything. Welcome to the land of my people. truly poor life. I said I did not miss it some. It is pretty. I will say that. Pretty annoying like my dog. Oh, Ma! Oh, hey there. Ramza, help me. Draw the pup? Belle, come here. Hey, Belle. Oh. Oh, Ma. Here's the pup. Be gone! Well, that was pretty quick. Kind of just showed up and we saved her. But here's the Belle pup. My little love bug. Sweetie baby. Well, you guys have some emotes you can spam whenever you see the pup. Alma, Ramza. Blood of the Invokers, fulfill the ancient covenant and grant unto me the vessel promised. Oh. He got fucking yoinked. What just? Boy got yoinked. Boggy, to me, the girl is not well. Might I suggest we continue this back in the Prima Vista, Kupo? Oh. Fine, I'll take this one instead. True. Oh, yo, it's that dude. Is that one? Oh, no, this isn't. I thought it was the one from the first raid that, like, turned into the evil thing. Have you the courage to face true evil? Oh, bye. Oh, no, the sexy ghost is gone. What are you gawping at? The ship is this way, Kupo! Now Rams is gone. Oh, dearest Tia, what have I done? What have I done? We need to do something, but what recourse is left to us? The only means we had of protecting ourselves could not even prevent my son from... I'm so sorry, Genomus. My design was... flawed. Not necessarily, Charlian. We all saw how well it succeeded in drawing Alma back from the rift and shattering the Otius. Loss of the boy is not yours to bear. Our forces here should not be on the failures, or you have learned from them. The being beyond the rift, it spoke before claiming Ramza, referred to you as the blood of its invokers. Could it be your ancestors are responsible for Ultima's summoning? Oh, certainly not. I have discovered no such interference anywhere in the Durai papers. Besides, tales of the High Seraph existed far before even the earliest of Ivalician legends. Then who exactly did summon Ultima? And why does she think them your kin? Not his. The mother's. Look! I have a bad feeling about this, Kupo. My head! I'm having the echo!
Ramza's dead. You lie about as well as you carry yourself from Battle Orin.
I did not say he was dead, Lord Delita, merely that he had abandoned his mortal vessel, entrusting his ethereal soul to the Orosite.
But why would he do such a thing? Peace has finally come to Ivalice. There is naught to be had from further sacrifice. The kingdom is won, and this victory is as much his as it is mine. He risked life and limb to shield me from the dark that would have seen me perish. Without him, I would not be standing here before you. It's my duty as both king and colleague to see him saved. Knights, to me! We ride for Orborn.
My lord, wait! Ajora, Glabidos, first of the Zodiac Braves, was not the hero the church would have you believe. He betrayed Mother Hydaelyn for the promise of coin and power, summoning forth a terrible evil from the depths of the celestial abyss. Protag moment, right? It was believed only one of the Alliance chosen, only a warrior of light, might stand against this threat. Yet while victorious in battle, Ramza was unable to see the darkness vanquished. If Feli was all that awaited our warrior of light, then what chance do you presume that any other might stand?
Are you saying I should do nothing then?
No, my lord Ramza is. Our brother's final wish before he surrendered to the Aether was that his name be struck from the annals of history.
Oma, you're unhurt. But I was led to believe none but Orin returned from the Orborn. What is this you speak of your brother's wishes?
When it became apparent that we were powerless to truly defeat the High Seraph, we chose the only path left to us. We do what Hydaelyn herself did countless centuries past. Imprison Ultima. And as you are aware, my lord, a prison is only as strong as the seal on its gates. Ramza sacrificed his body to ensure the Angel of Blood would never again walk the land, and he believed that if people knew of his sacrifice, it would only inspire them to seek out the holy stones and repeat the mistakes of those come before. If you truly avouch yourself his friend, then you will honor this, his final plea.
Now, Ramza should not be forgotten. He should be raised as a hero for his deeds and claim his rightful place at my side. Only he may be my knight gallant.
He's gone, my lord. Oh, he's sad. Oh, he's very sad. Before Ramza was your friend, before he was my brother, he was a warrior of light. He did what he did for Hydaelyn, and for those who would one day, too, heed the crystal's call. Claim the throne, my friend. Become the ruler of Ivalice, and restore peace to this war-torn realm once and for all.
Wait, Ramza, don't leave me, please. I beg you.
You would make a fine king, Delita. See you not stray from the path.
Ramza!
This is a whole other game happening right here.
The 2 stones in these necklaces. You're certain they'll guide the heroes to the new era of Ramza?
'Tis what Ramza wish, my lord.
Orin, I do not believe I can bear another farewell this day. Will you not reconsider my offer to remain a member of my court?
It's but a matter of time before the Cardinal and his Temple Knights grow wise to my past. I will not have my presence here implicate you as well. It is pretty awesome seeing it, Kane, I'm not gonna lie. Ramza beseech me strike his name from history. For like you, my lord, I could not bear the thought of future generations blind to the truth. As such, I penned this chronicle of the hero's journey. I fear not the world, however, is ready for the gospel contained within these pages, nor will the church ever allow its circulation. In fact, I believe they will confiscate every existing copy and lock them away in the library. A better way for the words to remain forever preserved than in one of most highly guarded vaults in the realm. Then, one day, when the church has fallen out of favor, the chronicle will be discovered, the truth prevail.
Must admit, your plan's intriguing, Orin. But once the church learns it was you who penned the chronicle, your life...
Are they good? I saw an ad for them, Azzy. I saw an ad for them, and my entire brain exploded about Oreo Cakesters. Are they pregnant together? Wait a minute, what? What just happened? Wait, what? Definitely iron. They're interweaving them together. So smooth. A weird way to describe a dessert, I'll say. Talale! 'Twas the echo, wasn't it? Alright guys, let me tell you my whole vision. The removal of Ramza's name from the history books, the derived papers, the pendants, it was all set in motion by Orin himself. And if the Liberator's visions are to be taken as fact, it also appears we now know the High Seraph meant by blood of my invoker. She was not speaking of the ancestors as actual kin, but the line of those chosen by Heidelin to serve her as warriors of light. Then why abduct Ramza, or even Alma? Unless there's something you haven't been telling us? She was using us to lure Talale. It is his vessel the High Seraph seeks. She wants his hot, Twinkie Catboy body. Alma and Orin seem to have a child, the descendants of which we're talking to, I think. Oh. Everything is fluffy yet dense, not gritty at all. Nice. That's like the problem a lot of like those moon pie cakes have, is that the cream's usually pretty yucky. Matron's teeth, Alma! How long have you been awake? Didn't she basically just say God's titties? Like, matron's teeth? Isn't that just her saying, God's tits? How long have you been awake? I've been a fool. I told our leader it did not matter if our request for aid was refused, for I had an alternative ploy.
General!
It's all right, Boggy. My intention was to claim one of these Orosites in the name of the Resistance, use his power to lay waste to the Gallian occupants. Only now do I realize how flawed my ambitions were. This whole time you were playing us for fools? Why didn't we see it earlier? Never trust a woman with ears longer than mine, I always say. That's racist? That's racist? Only 2 in a package. That's some bullshit. That's some real bullshit. We need like a Little Debbie snack cake box. We have Thal's balls. That's true. That's true. That's true. You've every right to be angry, and I apologize for misleading you. But believe me, I no longer have a desire to deceive you and yours. I shall see you to the Orborn Monastery, and ask not in return, but you let me join your rescue of Ramza. Hell yeah. Sexy bunny girl? Do not misunderstand me. I do not do this for any one of you. I do it for my people in both Gomorrah and Rabonstre. People who may die if this High Seraph is allowed to return to power. This is like the first NPC that's ever acted with actual, like, common sense. It's like, this horrible, horrible, horrible thing's gonna happen. Maybe we try to stop it, you know? Hey, there we go.
The final Alliance raid. Alright, people. Are you ready to get your ass absolutely blasted off your ass?
Almost had it. I almost clutched it.
This Sunday. Showing in a theater near you. It is the Orborn Monastery.
Story's pretty good. No. Damn it. I gotta farm Eureka to get through a good story. Damn it. Maybe I'll record the story parts and put my reactions up on YouTube. So that way you guys can experience how I react to the story without having to have me stream something terrible. That might be a good idea. Hey, I appreciate the thong, you know? Gotta represent. Harpies, my sisters wouldn't allow this. So I saw the bird on top, right, guys? I wish I could see through the particle effects, but they have just faces on their bellies. They have belly faces. That's thoroughly unsettling. Smile for the stream, no. That's fair. That's fair. Ooh. A ghost? No one said there'd be ghosts here. Like, Zoink Scoob, we gotta get out of here.
Ruh-oh, Raggy.
I mean, you gotta have a Shaggy and Scooby-Doo reference on 420, right? Yeah, definitely, Azzy. Don't play that drinking game. Although, hey, in the last one, I only died one time. Right? I feel like I only died one time. Oh, no, I died 3 times across the raid, 1 in each fight. You don't have really grab some rum? No. Jovan, it's like super late for you, isn't it? It's like close. Is it like 1:30 where you are right now? You and Ancient? Or is it 12:30? I can't remember how the time works. Is this math or not math? Not math. Okay, no math. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. $2.27. I underestimated the time it is for y'all fuckers. Jesus, people. They like me. They really like me. See, this is what needs to happen. I need to be a full-time streamer so I can stream more during your guys' time, you know? Yo, guys got gun for hands. They call them old gun hands. I will say my wallet would not like me being a full-time streamer. I'm gonna need to turn down some of the particle effects, I think. A wee bit intense sometimes. Just watch this. I guess. I mean, that was kind of cool. It was just a regular old AoE attack. Wasn't anything special. You little son of a bitch. I'm assuming we have to focus some ads now. Oh, he T-posed at me. Y'all saw it, right? He T-posed. Okay. Well, how was I supposed to know how that would work? Come on. Use energy and think? No shot. No chance. Honestly, I know his name isn't Mustachio, but that's all I can think of while looking at his name. Is Mustachio. I've been locked. Sniper, get down! Is this a Zigbar fight? What's going on? No, not me. No, don't do it. No! God, Jesus Christ! I don't know what I'm doing. I died. I don't know what I did, but I died. You want to be unemployed? Ooh. It's like family disapproval. Hey, I got that in spades. Actually, I don't. I have a decently respectable profession, and my family likes me. Ow. Very mechanical. I rarely miss. This robot's got personality. Oh, no, don't hurt me. I'm just a boy. I'm just a poor boy from a poor family. That part is true. But I was so far out of that. What do you mean? Okay, that's 2 drinks now, Siobhan. Hope you're enjoying. I think this is safe. Yeah, I did it. Ooh. Oh, Gap goes toward him. Oh. I was thinking the opposite, like, oh, I need to block the thing that's gonna hit me, you know? Big shooty, here should be good. Love this boss. The boss is pretty great. The monkeys need you. They do need you, Azzy. It's still so... It's just wild to me that you work with monkeys. It seems not real, you know? Not that... It just... I don't know how to phrase it. It seems like a job that doesn't exist. Because monkeys are just so weird. I did it again. Hey guys, I did it again. Remember when you just told me to face my thing toward him? I was like, hey, dumb brain, just block it with the circle. I'm sorry. That's 3 drinks for you, Chauvin. Sorry, healers. I can't move. I was paralyzed. Stop paralyzing me.
You have proven yourself deserving the title. So damn brave. With this, my journey can, at long last, come to an end.
Taking sips, not full drinks, thank God. You be dead. That's a really cool fight, though. If I actually like thought of the mechanics and wasn't being dumb, I would have been pretty happy to be fighting it. As it is, I got my ass handed to me 3 times in one fight. Ooh. Yikes. Yeah, exactly, Azzy. You should not have. Be glad you didn't.
Your fate, but have you the faith to fulfill his legacy?
You sound familiar. Yo! That is a cool boss. Oh, I love it. I'm a sucker for angel design. Angels were always my favorite, like, deck thing in Magic the Gathering. Like, angel themes. Well, there's a button here that says unusable. At some point, I guess it will be usable. Pretty intense during his time. All right. Hey, I'll take any excuse you want to give me to be bad. I'll take it. I'll lap it up.
To the current of life we succumb.
I'm assuming Judgment Blade, I need to shield. I did it, I think. I took as much damage as everyone else, so I think I did it. But these streams don't give any guidance, so no. how about if we wipe twice, then guidance? That gives me the ability to fall flat on my face, but also doesn't drag things out. Make you guys just have to deal with it. Who's being cleansed? I don't want to be cleansed. Hey, I wasn't cleansed. Raise your swords against the coming of the night. Oh God. Excuse me? What did I do? I don't know what I did. Like, was I supposed to break someone else's stuff with the sword if they got frozen and I just got frozen, so I had the sword for no reason? Or was I supposed to dodge something? That's the question. The real question is, did I fuck up, I guess? The world may never know.
I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance of 1,000 bolts blinds mine enemies and tears their flesh asunder.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, children, you've been raised. Daddy Taleo has brought you back from the dead. Best thank him. How many glasses of water? Oh Okay. Shield! Oh, no. This time I did it right. Last time I did it wrong, but a lot of people also did it wrong, so it just looked like I did it right.
The dreams of men are fleeting, yet they must be embraced if they are to flourish. Have you the faith to do as much?
Wait, who? You? Who are you? I'm a sword knight. What a ridiculous name. A knight who's a sword? Please. I'm in one of them. I couldn't really avoid them all, but I've been one of them. So that's better than two, I guess. Oh, okay, so I did it right then. Thank you, Azzy. You let me know I wasn't just being dumb. No, but what about my sins? I like my sins.
Here we are in Sin City, capital of lust.
Let their words echo in your empty soul. Ruination is come.
I guess I dodged it. I did it right. Yo, come? Thanks, thanks, Raid Chat. Drops a come and then question mark. What? Come? Question mark? Sir, could you provide me with some cum? Thank you.
On guard.
Oh, I've been sorted. What on earth does this mean? Where am I? Where? What? Do I heavenly sword them? No. Or yes. Oh, I see. They got shields on them. Oh, we did it. Yay. Did the boss die while we were in the dark room? Kinda wish I'd been there to fight it. Stream game anything over at 6 hours stream, you will die. You will, yeah, definitely don't. Thunder King. I do like the sound Thunder King. Oh, yo. Robots with swords. You forgot about this boss? Oh god. Why is it a bad thing? Your poor No, Sean! I'll try not to die to make you so you don't have to drink. Oh god, it's a bigger robot sword. I'm assuming I need to be in one of these. Oh, I'm supposed to run over it. Oh, that one wasn't done. I mean, it seems like the ads were kind of inconsequential. That's nice. So us fucking up to that one didn't do much. How many digits, how many deaths? Oh, Azzy, you little faith. I'll definitely not die. Ow! What did I do to deserve that? God, I'm glad I healed myself. I think we got all of them there. Do I have to fight this part of the boss every time if we fail? Because if so, that sucks. No! Don't shoot your thing at me. Don't shoot your goo, my dude. Oh, that wasn't the boss arena. I figured that was the boss arena because everyone was losing their minds.
Your coming was foretold, servant of Ivalice. Or perhaps you serve another. I am Count Thorneofroses Orlando. Your journey ends here.
I don't know what we're doing. I'm just coming over. I'm just over here now. I'm in C. I am very confused. There's no C indicator anywhere. I'm just gonna stand here and shoot things.
And must needs be cleansed.
I don't know. I got hurt somehow.
I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance of 1,000 bolts blinds.
Thank you. I don't know why I'm being pulled. I wouldn't have been hit. Why did you pull me in there?
Judgment swift and final. Its bite as cold as steel. Open your eyes to the darkness and drown in its loveless embrace.
No, don't get away from me.
The gods will not be watching.
This is weird. I don't know what he's doing.
Hangs heavy on a head once held high. Such is poor cover for when the heavens fall.
He's very talkative, though. I will say that.
Show me more.
There's a holy sword happening. Okay, I see it. I see it. Where the holy sword is where he's floating above.
At the end of the broken path lies death, and death alone.
Chad, I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
To live by the sword is to die by the sword. There is time enough for regret in the flames of hell. Honed is the blade that severs the villain's head.
Oh, that's the safety Dorito. It's way bigger than I thought it was going to be.
From hell.
I'm just following the safety Dorito. This... Where am I? What am I doing? Oh, God. I'm getting it after he runs from the Dorito? How dare you? I haven't died yet, Chauffon. Don't you my liver me. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I dodged it. we did it. Yay, team.
Called the god of thunder. You will now know why. Upon my holy blade, the very world lies in balance. And now the scales will tell.
Oh. Oh, my God. That was so cool. That was so cool. I am in love with this fight. This fight is so cool. We know it's GG because they're all circle. I had to run to the center. I kind of got that one because you have to make sure that they don't like overlap the entirety of the arena.
Escape is not so easily granted. Were you expecting a modicum of rust?
Oh, I don't know what this is.
You will find my defenses quite impenetrable.
Ow, 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 ow. That's one for you, Chauvin.
A piteous display.
I'm assuming you're referring to that one, Azzy. Probably exactly what you were referring to happened seconds afterward.
They who dwell aloft have spoken. Let their words echo in your empty soul.
Go to the left, read. Oh, sorry. I got read at, guys. What are the odds? 100%. They're 100%, Azzy. Of course it happens the second after you say it. Like, what else do you expect?
Even the strongest of shields cannot defend the weakest of wills. A moment's hesitation.
Is there any reason for me not to pop Limit Break?
lifetime of pain.
Oh, we got people dead. Huh. Well, I think I gotta pull this out of the group, probably. Please give me mana. Thank you.
My defense is quite impenetrable.
You have a melee DPS? Yeah, but I'm cool. You ever thought about that? But like, what if I'm the cool one?
The screams of ruin rise above the
Where? Oh, it's over there.
shudder not in her endless cold.
Here comes bleed? No, I don't like bleed. He's at 5%. I think we got this.
Come, show me the clouds have
Okay, Talael. Oh, big bad Talael. You're gonna die so many times in this fight. Well, listen here. 1. And my Dorito died. Don't be acting like Talael's bad at this game. Don't be acting like that. I only died 1 time. You did it, now it gets difficult? Fuck. Now the warm was over? Fuck.
Can you seek my wayward children? Or perhaps you are come in search of power.
That's a lot of crystals.
That which lies at your feet, that blessed bauble can grant you both. You need but will it so.
Top half, looking good. Bottom half, the fuck is going on down there?
And be gone. Mortal agency in matters divine shall not be suffered.
Hope I remember the mechanics from all 3 raids. Probably not. Alright, we got this. Oh god, we're fighting a wall. Oh, this seems to be the last one?
You shall rue the day.
I love how a ready check was issued as we're pulling. That's not like a pug group staple. I don't know what is. You got 75% of the Reaper set from this? Hot damn. You gonna refill your glass, Chiffon? Have some faith in your stream of friend. Okay, go away from me. Go away from me.
Your very soul shall not escape my wrath.
Oh. Oh. Ow. I froze. I froze like a deer in the headlights right there.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
Oh god, it's the water boy. No thanks, I don't want to kneel. I have bad knees. Can I, like, give you a formal bow or something to be better than kneeling? Thank you.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
He does, like, a little charge thing? I think I remember. Oh, no. Okay, I go the slow roll. No, that's fast. That's fast. This is slow. Okay, and then go back over here. I did it better this time than I did in the real fight. Are you proud of me?
From ink of blackest night, I summon.
This guy, I cannot remember what the hell he did. Oh, yeah, he did the Yojimbo thing. That's falling this way. That's falling this way. Oh, that's a lot of people dead. That's 2 tanks down.
Death awaits defiance.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Here. Okay, go back over. Okay. Oh! Opa! Hey! Opa! Bear Race takes too long for me to cast, I'm sorry. Wait, who are these dudes? What is happening? Those are the people from the Aura sides, right? The old heroes.
Rising to the heavens in a cleansing conflagration of divine benevolence. Your sins, your souls are undone.
Um. This is so cool. Oh god, she's ramming us with her weird. Oh god, it's like a little bug head. Ugh. I don't like it. Chat, I don't like it. Oh my god, it reminds me of the ship fight from Kingdom Hearts 1 with the big head in the front.
I am the only god.
The only god. Oh? Thanks, Ramza. Where's the boss at? Oh, ah!
Claim to have endured the might of my
Hi. Wait, you can't just heal the foal! You little scamp. We had you down a lot.
from ink of blackest night. I saw kneel before me.
Oh god! You can't just pull that kind of bullshit on a man. You're giving me a heart attack, lady.
Your very soul shall not escape my wrath.
Where are they? Okay, we got one there.
Before me.
Where are the things even coming from? Okay, so this should be good, I think. Yes. I am the S-M-A-R-T. Can't you see? I can spell.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
Music is pretty pog right now, though.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you.
Waiting for the bus for 30 minutes? Oh, yikes. She's casting the real Ultima? Damn. Okay. Hey, I'm stuck. I honestly don't know what happened to make me not be able to move. Okay, everyone else is back up except for this one DPS.
Bend to my will.
Ugh. Can't sprint. I did it! Can I cast rays from this far away? Oh my god! I've dropped reses on those DPS, so I don't know whether or not getting enough.
I see it now, in you.
Oh, blue puddles, I see. Thank you.
Blackest night, I summon you.
Don't pick me twice for your dumb attack. Only one! You guys are talking some mad stuff at me. One per fight. That's not bad.
I am Ivalice. Consign fight will be forever.
Sorry, Siobhan, you didn't get drunk enough. You see, once I got my second raid going, I kicked it into high gear. Got really lucky for the first phase? Alright, Azzy. Alright. Don't chuck it, Siobhan. Nice, ain't she? Didn't that at all? Over the camera fist bump. Best alliance raid by far? It's very good. Hate the floor despite knowing the fight. I'm here too. He's awake, Kupo. But is it truly him? They give him he seemed like a difficult fight. Thunder God was pretty rough. Thank you. Thank you all for coming to my aid. Oh. Damn. And you have my thanks, noble warrior of light. You've achieved what I could not. It me. And you, bearer of my blood, and the blood of her House Durai, thank you for seeing my final wish fulfilled. Got a stance going on. What you doing in that robe? That looks like Sid. My sacrifice has finally been given meaning. Robot! I'm assuming these are the cast members of Tactics. Pure utter happiness and fan service for Tactics. Yep. Now, let us retire to Mother Heidelim's bosom. We may finally rest. Let's get them big crystal titties, y'all. He's got a very similar haircut to me. Shaved in the sides, top knot. That's definitely like a Sid double from that back then. That's 100% Sid. Farewell. You are the true heroes of the story. Wait, you're the cooler version of me. Yo, bro, got a leather thong? Talita, how I have missed you, old friend. Oh, the Thunder God was Sid. Interesting. All right.
Forgive me, Ramza. You deserve better than what history gave you. I could have done more. I'm truly sorry.
We came back from the bosom to talk to you again.
These countless centuries did I long for the day we might meet once again. And now, time's finally come. Eidolon beckons us both.
Typing's overrated, Kane. Oh no, he's crying. I suddenly feel bad for him. Oh wait, no, he was still a huge racist. And then just suddenly wasn't? Is it because his, like, ancestor spirit influenced him? He's like,
Hey dude, stop being a fucking racist.
I'm so sorry, Ramza. Alma. I convinced myself my research was the most important thing in my life. All the while you two were standing before me. Can you find it in your hearts to forgive your father? No! Just straight up, no, I can't. Go fuck yourself, Dad. It's alright. We're still here, are we not? We triumphed. We proved your theory true. Ivalice existed. Ramza existed. And Orin Durai was not a heretic, but a hero. Now remains to tell the world. No, my son. We needn't burden ourselves further. But, Father, we cannot allow our ancestors' name to remain. And we will not. Yet simply not in the manner you think. I shall be adding a final act to the Zodiac's brave story, telling of how Ramza the Forgotten Hero and his chronicle Oran Durai smote the Angel of Blood and saved Ivalice from an age of darkness, before quietly embarking on a final journey that would take them far beyond the horizon. And of course, I shall not leave out those nameless heroes who fought alongside Ramza, without whom the young noble would surely have perished. Is that what you truly want, Father? For the story to end? It would only end on the stage, my dear, and then live on in the hearts of the crowd. King Delita and Orin envisioned the Virgo as a beacon which would lead the future generations to the truth about the founding of the kingdom. They were right, and just as the pendants guided us, now we shall guide the masses through our play. And now you see, my son. I would offer my thanks again, Talael, but thanks are not nearly enough to express my gratitude for all you have given us. Perhaps after I complete the Zodiac Brave story, I shall pen a tale about the legendary Warrior of Light and his adventures across the 3 great continents. Oh god, Sid's voice. I haven't done it in so long. You don't have your work cut out for you, my friend. Talael has enough battles under his belt to fill at least 3 tomes, if not 4. Tomes, if not 4. Would you stop doing that, Sid? And his tale is far from over, isn't it? Ha 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 ha. Exactly, Ancient. Exactly. A story must end for another to begin. All right, this is our final dress rehearsal for the night. Make it count. Positions, everyone. Yes, Principal. Oh, am I gonna have to act out a whole play? Oh, God. Oh, ye gods. I have optional dungeons and MSQ remaining. Aren't there trials I need to do as well? And Rathalos, yes, yes. Lights, music. There'll be no more mistakes from you two, am I clear? Mother crystal clear, Kupo. Yeah, getting pretty close. They're gonna perform the new final act. Yeah, I'll have to be doing that, Siobhan. Begin. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'll be doing some MSQ. Friday's League, and then Saturday we're going to do a big old dungeon trial day. Whatever will we do? The choice has abandoned us heretics. No home awaits us in Ivalice. We shall embark on a journey together. Together? Together. The crystal's call has been answered and evil vanquished from the land. We're now free to soar like a griffin. Free? But how? By casting off our noble names and forging a new path, one not bound by fate. And on that path we shall meet new friends, make a new family. Unto them we shall entrust the true tale of our deeds, that they may carry on our legacy for all eternity. Sword in hand, a warrior clutches stone to breast. Its sword etched his fading memories. In stone he tempered his skill. By sword attested, by stone revealed. The tale can now be told. We're gonna applaud? Okay, thank you. Bravo! Bravo! You were both wonderful! I'm inclined to agree that Lady Murilla's sentiments, but there is always room for improvement. Back to your positions, everyone, again from the top. Again? I've had enough of this. I was promised a starring role, Kupo. It is in my contract. Oh, hush, brother, before Geonomus has us polishing boot buckles again. Yeah, theater major losing their mind over this raid series. I bet Sid's like, I'm here too. And that's it. That's the end, right? Oh, meanwhile in the Clockwork City of Gog. Oh, it's the weird... I thought these are the harpy things. No, they're just machines. What dis? Uwu? Guardians? Oh, this is the setup for Bozja. Gotcha. Well... Sir, further research will be required to reach a positive conclusion. But preliminary tests show that the technology utilized here bears striking similarities to our own. Excellent. Let the Eorzeans play with their baubles. True power lies within these very walls. It appears our ancestors were as cunning as they were ruthless. Hello? Hello? What are you doing, no nipples? What's going on? A weapon powerful enough to carve a gateway into the land's very core. His radiance will be eager to test this
Tartarus, wouldn't you agree?
Spy in the troop? I mean, if you're looking to be a spy, maybe not the best outfit to pick for that. To be continued? To be continued, I guess. Well, let's finish up this last little quest, hand it on in. Well, wasn't that an adventure, Talael? It's sad to think we must soon part ways, while we've been through these past few moons. Satisfied with the city's unwillingness to turn him over to the Guardians, Genomes has decided to purchase a permanent berth above Kugane for the Prima Vista. Supposedly, he's already received petitions for hundreds of Geiko and Genin to join the company. And there is a manner of my assignment. You'd be delighted to learn that I am almost finished. What? How do you expect one to write an expose when off battling forces of evil beyond the void? Don't you worry, though. A few more weeks and I'll have a draft. Alright, an outline. Until then, I'll stay here in Kugane a while longer, at the Raven's expense, of course. Farewell!